following is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health. Coming up, we're off and running with our spring sports coverage. The scouts are out and so are the JSZ cameras. Seton Hall Prep's Marcelo Harsh makes his 2025 debut and hits 95 miles per hour on the radar gun. The Pirates visit Livingston. The Summit Boys Lacrosse team is the top-ranked public school in the nation. The Hilltoppers back the lofty praise against rival Westfield. Oratory Prep had just one win a year ago. The Rams rally in the fourth to beat DePaul Catholic and gain some newfound confidence.
We're going to keep winning.
Plus, Jay Cook has the story on the Curse Cup, filling the void of the TFC and giving us a true number one in New Jersey lacrosse. We're scaling the walls around the state to bring you the best of New Jersey high school sports. Jersey Sports Zone TV starts now.
Jersey Sports Zone! Jersey Sports Zone!
Welcome to another edition of Jersey Sports Zone TV, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health. I'm Rich Krampanis. It's great to be back outside again as the spring sports season is underway. We're going to get started on the diamond, where Jay Cook joins us with a big-time prospect making his 2025 debut.
Thanks, Rich. It's the first full week of the high school baseball season, and we already have MLB scouts in Essex County. Thursday's matchup between Seton Hall Prep and Livingston featured Marcelo Harsh, the 6'4" right-hander, as 20 MLB scouts were on hand to see him in his senior season debut. Harsh is 6'4" and a fireballer. The Wake Forest commit had 2 punch-outs in the top of the first. Perfect Game scouts in attendance recorded him hitting 95 miles per hour on his fastball early. Tyler Chen got the start for the Lancers in their third game of the year. Chen mixed his pitch as well and had the Pirates off balance early. We are scoreless through 3 innings of work so far. Harsh was super efficient. He didn't throw more than 14 pitches in a single inning. 2 more punch-outs come in the top of the fourth. He's working with a no-hitter through 4 full. Seton Hall Prep is able to scratch across the game's first run in the top of the 5th inning. Patrick Castle's RBI groundout scores J.J. Drennan from third. The Pirates take a 1-0 lead. Marcelo Harsh continued to cruise through this Livingston lineup with a high work rate and a laser focus. The final stat line, stellar. 6 full innings, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 hit, and no runs allowed. He exits after 74 pitches with a 1-0 lead. This Pirate lineup finally wakes up in the top of the 7th. No fence here at the Oval, so this shot from Patrick Castles will roll. He turns the corner at second. Patrick Castles hustles in for a stand-up RBI triple. Seton Hall Prep extends their lead to 3-0. Up next is Santino Zarecki. He keeps the train moving with an RBI single that gets through the hole. Seton Hall Prep plates 3 insurance runs in the final inning, bumping it up to a 4-0 advantage. Harsh may have been the headliner on Thursday, but junior Patrick Castles sure had a day of his own too. He gets the call out of the pen for a non-save situation and throws a perfect 7th inning, securing a big SEC win for the Pirates. 4-0 is your final. Seton Hall Prep is primed for a monster 2025 season with their MLB draft prospect ace at the helm.
Yeah, it means the world to me. Like when I'm at home and when I'm at school, that's really all I think about. Like, it's a dream come true, but when I get on the mound, and I can attest to some players over here too, when I got on the mound, it all kind of just fades away, and fun with your friends and just play the ball game.
It really comes back to practice, you know what I mean? Day in, day out, want to get work. And, you know, especially against this type of good team, we want to, you know, take lead and stay with the lead. And those, especially those insurance runs, you know, helped me, especially on the mound today, with knowing that I had a couple insurance runs, being able to stay confident and all calm.
Opening day of New Jersey high school softball. We've got a good one in Red Bank. Middletown North's Madeline Boyce with 813 strikeouts heading into her senior season. It's the Lions at RBC. The Casey's ranked number 8 in the preseason state softball rankings. Top of the first, Adriana Lesoto hits it hard to right center, and it drops down. Here comes Haley Kaiser heading home. The Lions get on the board early. Lesoto has Mid-North off and running. We've got a 1-0 game, just 2 batters in. Bottom of the second, Casey's catcher Jaden Kane is able to clobber this pitch. It's belted to left, and it's a goner. A 2-run homer for Jaden Kane. The Casey's catcher gives RBC a 2-1 lead. Top of the third, Natalie Trezza with a nice piece of hitting here. This one drops in right. Lesoto comes in to score, and we've got a 2-2 ball game. Bottom 3 once again, the Caseys have some punch at the plate. Nicole Knox to right field. That's gone! A solo shot for the future North Carolina Tar Heel. Knox gives RBC a 3-2 lead. Boyce is one of New Jersey's best power pitchers. The Seton Hall commit had 15 strikeouts and could reach 1,000 career punch-outs later this season. But RBC busts the game open in the 5th. McKenna Savage finds the hole into left. That's an RBI single. The Caseys now with a 4-2 advantage. Next batter, Grace Lombardi. This base knock up the middle plates too. The sophomore delivers some huge insurance runs. 6-2 is your final. RBC starter Lily Hagan was tremendous. She gave up just 2 hits and struck out 12, highlighted by a flawless 7th inning, striking out the side to give the Caseys an impressive opening day win. Time for us to take a break. When we come back, a great week of high school lacrosse action. Is Summit in the conversation as one of the best in New Jersey? The Hilltoppers made quite a statement. We've got all the highlights of Summit and Westfield when Jersey Sports Zone TV continues.
No one plans on heart disease, but everyone should have a plan for it. We help patients of all lifestyles and medical histories plan for healthy hearts. We offer convenient screenings without judgment, hundreds of preventive programs, and women's heart specialists. And we're the largest cardiac surgery program in New Jersey. Make plans for a healthy heart with RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Dream big, they say. We say dream bigger. Over 3 million square feet of bigger, so you can plunge deeper. Play in the snow longer. Wonder greater. Pose with your friends sillier. Shop with your family happier. Make every meal tastier. And float higher than ever. Whatever your dream is, come live it big time at American Dream.
ACI Medical and Dental School in Eatontown is celebrating 20 years of new beginnings and 20 years of new careers. Start your new career as a medical or dental assistant in less than 4 months. From a talented faculty and staff to state-of-the-art equipment and training, ACI's medical and dental training programs are designed to help students succeed. Registration is open for day and evening classes. Visit aci.edu to begin your healthcare journey. Welcome back to the show. It's already been a great start to the 2025 high school lacrosse season. Here at Oratory Prep, the Rams were 1-12 a year ago. But on Friday afternoon, a determined bunch decided to match last year's win total. Oratory Prep coming off a tough 4-3 season opening loss against Mo Baird. The Rams at home on Friday afternoon to face off against DePaul Catholic. Oratory Prep had a 2-0 lead at the end of one. The second quarter, all DePaul. Sean Ballesteros fires for his second goal of the quarter. The Spartans take the lead. It's 3-2. It was a 4-goal quarter for DePaul. Cody Webster had 95 points a year ago. This riser is his second of the quarter. He scores with just 8.9 seconds left. Cody Webster gives the Spartans a 4-2 lead at the half. Third quarter, Ballesteros aims far post. He's got the hat trick. 5 straight goals for DePaul Catholic. They're in control. It's now 5-2. Oratory Prep breaks the momentum just seconds later. Hunter Lloyd from long range makes it a 5-3 game. Later in the third, here's Tyler Feather blocking the clearing attempt. He scoops it up and scores. At the end of 3, DePaul Catholic goes back up by 3. It's 6-3 Spartans in front. The Rams rally in the fourth. Pat Barrett was the catalyst. Barrett starting the spark. Here, this goal makes it 6-4. Less than a minute later, Luke Sporl gets his second of the game. Here comes the Rams. Oratory Prep down 6-5 with 9:59 to go in the fourth. Barrett ties the game 6-6. Then Tyson Moose gives Oratory Prep the lead. 4 straight goals in the span of 5 minutes and 34 seconds. It's now 7-6 Rams in front. Moose would set the table for Barrett for his 3rd goal of the 4th quarter, and this proves to be the game winner. How about this? 1 year ago, Oratory Prep had just 1 win for the season. The Rams get Bill McCutcheon his first win as head coach. 8-7 is your final. Connor Odendahl made some big saves in the 4th quarter to help Oratory Prep get a breakthrough victory. We talked with Pat Barrett after his awesome hat trick in the 4th quarter.
We lost by 1 against Mobile last game. That really made us mad. We came back. We got the win, and that's all that matters. We're going to keep winning.
A rematch of the 2024 Kirst Cup Final headlines New Jersey lacrosse in the first week of April. Summit, the reigning champions, face off against their #1 rival. That would be Westfield. The Blue Devils are hot to begin the spring. They're already 3-0. Garrett Ferguson has been a spark plug early in the year. The senior tags his 12th goal of the season. As Westfield opens the scoring, they lead 1-0. Luke Fowler draws the Hilltoppers even 90 seconds later. That one gets through. We've got a 1-1 game midway through the first. And this is where Summit starts to take off. Jack Freeman turns up the pressure. He delivers back-to-back goals. That puts the Hilltoppers in front 3-1 late in the first quarter. Summit closes the opening frame with a 4-1 advantage. Sam Wesson scores with 1 second left on the clock. He and the Hilltoppers are in control to begin this game. Second quarter now, much more pressure from Summit. James Granger somehow gets that shot to land, and the Hilltopper lead is 5-1. Summit would rattle off 7 unanswered goals in a masterful first half. Quinn Hines gets in on the fun. Summit continues to pad their lead. The Hilltoppers go into the half with a 7-2 lead. Goalie Robbie Keevitt and that vaunted defense are playing great as we go into intermission. Jack Freeman keeps the momentum going into the third quarter. Put him down for 3 goals and 2 assists on the day. The junior is locked in. Summit now holds an 8-2 lead. That gap gets even wider later in the third. Quinn Hines to Chris Davies right in front. The Hilltoppers climb all the way up to an 8-goal edge. They're leading 10-2. Westfield, they need to stop the bleeding, so they're going to look to Colin Coyle. He scored 97 points as a junior. Coyle buries 2 straight goals in a 28-second span, and the Blue Devils are able to breathe a little bit here. Westfield trails by 6 with under 2 minutes to go in the third. But Summit kills any and all momentum as the third winds down. Robbie Keevitt uncorks a long-distance pass. It's on the money, and Sam Wesson finishes the job. Man, oh man, Wesson has the hat trick. That is some play by Summit. Keevitt with an absolute dot. Wesson with the goal. It's 11-4 Summit going into the fourth. They're in complete control. The Blue Devils begin the fourth quarter with 2 unanswered goals from Garrett Ferguson. He would score twice in 60 seconds to make this a 5-goal deficit. But the Hilltoppers will buckle down after that. Keevitt makes 8 saves in this contest to secure a major early season win. 11-6 is your final. USA Lacrosse Magazine has Summit, now 2-0, ranked as the nation's #1 public school to begin the year. That is quite the honor for a young and hungry team.
We're not really looking at that stuff. We're just focused on getting the win every week. You know, Coach Davidson's laying out the pieces. We just have to put it together and fight till the end.
Time for us to take a break. When we come back, the Tournament of Champions is no more, but we will find out who the best New Jersey lacrosse team is thanks to the Cursed Cup. Jay Cook has that story. You're watching Jersey Sports Zone TV, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health.
If you have chronic joint or back pain, this is probably where you spend your time. Might we suggest a better destination that's close to home? RWJ Barnabas Health, where orthopedic surgeons designed the surgical implants that are now used around the world, and where you'll be cared for by the same doctors that treat professional athletes and rising stars. Get back to what you've been missing. Orthopedic care. Do it right. Here, RWJ Barnabas Health.
Buffalo Wild Wings Monday through Thursday BOGO deals are totally making it rain burgers and wings. I'm walking around, mouth open, just, BOGO burger, BOGO traditional wings, BOGO boneless. I love the rain.
Buffalo Wild Wings has teamed up with Jersey Sports Zone to honor high school athletes across the state with gift cards. We'll have Buffalo Wild Wings Player of the Game interviews all year long. Visit Buffalo Wild Wings locations in North Brunswick, Bridgewater, West Windsor, Flemington, Brick, and Toms River.
After a pair of successful tournaments over the last 2 seasons, New Jersey's Cursed Cup is here to stay moving forward.
There's a lot of coaches involved on a daily basis now about planning for it and getting it organized.
The Cursed Cup has now taken the mantle as the replacement for the Boys Lacrosse Tournament of Champions. The tradition of playing down to a single champion in the Garden State is over 6 decades old. Scheduling and support for year 3 is locked in. Here's the format. Each group champ gets a bid into the tournament. New Jersey has gone down from 2 non-public state titles to 1, so 5 teams ultimately make the cut. The semifinals will be June 17th, and the final is set for June 19th. All games will be played at Kean University in Union. One notable change to the Cursed Cup in 2025 and beyond is the addition of a shot clock. The NJSIAA does not implement one in high school competition, but you can bet there's one at the NCAA level.
Without a doubt, you know, I think it's going to attract the college coaches to come watch these games, which is important for the boys that are looking to play at the next level. And that's what they're going to play when they get there. And there's going to be plenty of boys on that field that in September will be playing in those environments and with those rules. So giving them a taste of it at a moment when it really matters is great for their development.
The inaugural Cursed Cup was in the summer of 2023, won by a very well-balanced Ridgewood squad. Summit finished in second that year and then won the tournament last summer in 2024. The late Kyle Kirst, who is the namesake of this event, was a lacrosse lifer who coached for a decade on the Hilltoppers staff. His impact on the game here in New Jersey is kept alive by those who knew him best.
You know, we made a point that we were gonna make sure that we talked about Coach. You know, you come out of our locker room, you're hitting that rock every day. We talk about it. We talk about mojo. We talk about all the things and the principles that that he and I talked about back in the day about what we want to instill in this program. And the kids know it. They believe in it. And I think you saw that today.
Reporting for Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Jay Cook.
Time for one more break. When we come back, is it a web jam or a walk-off moment that takes the top spot in this week's JSZ Top 10 Plays? Find out next.
Wherever your child's activities take you, we're there. With New Jersey's highest-ranked pediatric orthopedics and urology programs. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
there for them. We're here for you. Get back the life you love.
We go into the JSZ archives for a blast from the past, brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates.
Hey everyone, I'm James Mooney. New Jersey basketball has been in the headlines with Tahad Pettiford helping Auburn reach the Final Four and Dylan Harper declaring for the NBA draft. Just 1 year ago, Jay Cook saw an incredible battle and a heartfelt moment between these budding superstars.
Hudson and Bosco in a one-point game early on. Pettiford is committed to play for Bruce Pearl at Auburn. He hit a pair of threes in the opening quarter. The Hawks are going toe-to-toe with the Ironmen after scoring 24 points in the first half. They erupt for 25 points in the third quarter. What a turnaround! Dylan Harper led the charge. He was fired up. Harper and Pettiford embraced with a jersey swap after the game. But it is Don Bosco advancing to the non-public A North sectional final against St. Peter's Prep on Monday night.
Blast from the Past is brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates, a proud partner with Jersey Sports Zone for the past 8 years.
It's really nice to be in a situation, in a place where there are very good people who take good care of people.
Orthopedics is it's not about saving lives, it's about saving quality of life.
A lot of people, we live high-stress lives, so if you tell someone they can't do something for whatever reason, that's pretty traumatic.
I really take pride in trying to be empathetic and trying to put myself in every patient's shoes.
I want to take care of people like I'd want to take care of my family, and I think that when you do that and give somebody that family feeling and give them your honest opinion for what you would do, they value that.
Hey, welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm Jay Cook with JerseySportsZone.com here in Essex County. The spring season is in full swing. The temperatures are up and down, but the one thing that is consistent are great plays captured by our cameras. It's now the first full spring edition of Jersey Sports Zone's Top 10 Plays of the Week. Number 10.
CBA looking for more in the second. Randy catcher Brody Gargiulo with a great shoot. Ricky Lopez gets the tag to get the out. What a fantastic play by the Randy catcher and shortstop. Take a look as we show Lopez getting the tag down to get the caught stealing.
Number 9.
It's 4-1 later in the inning, and Central looks to extend the advantage. This is skied in the air to left. Caden Stout will try to tag and score from third. But a great throw from Nick Lynch will get the out at the plate. Oh wow, what a throw from Lynch. That stops the momentum as Freehold Borough trails 4-1 after 2.
Number 8. Fourth quarter now, the Eagles are going to pad their lead with the prettiest goal of the day. Ryan McCarthy with the spin. Luke Gaffney with the goal. That's Gaffney's 4th of the game. But man, it is not made possible unless with a devastating 360 from McCarthy. Mid-South leads 13-9 with 7:35 left to play. Number 7. But Summit kills any and all momentum as the third winds down. Robbie Keevan uncorks a long-distance pass. It's on the money. And Sam Wesson finishes the job. Man, oh man. Wesson has the hat trick. That is some play by Summit. Keevan with an absolute dot. Wesson with the goal. It's 11-4 Summit going into the fourth. They're in complete control. Number 6.
Bottom 2, Hillsborough with runners on first and third. Tommy Kester hits it deep in the hole and short. Matty D'Alfonso comes up gunning. He gets Kester by a step. What a fantastic play by the Red Devils shortstop. We give you another look. D'Alfonso saves a run, and we stay tied 1-1 through 2 innings.
Number 5.
The Casey shined in all phases on opening day. Lana Rudolph snags the line shot by Boyce. And there it is, our first web jam of 2025. Rudolph handling the hot corner. Great stuff right there. It deserves a closer look. Lana Rudolph with cat-like reflexes makes a beautiful play at third base.
Number 4. Now a giant moment here in the bottom of the 11th. Luca Catanzarite drops one into left. There's a runner on second. He's waved home with 2 outs. The call at the plate. He is out. What a play. Matthew Layberger with the throw from left field. J.R. Rosado with the tag. We've got to run this back. This is a beautiful defensive play. Layberger with the hose from the outfield, and Rosado, the All-State catcher, with the tag to keep the Panthers alive. Number 3.
Bottom 4, Brody Morrow sends a high fly ball to deep left. Alex Fiore is tracking it. He leaps and makes an awesome catch against the wall. Wow! The sophomore comes up with the web jam. Take another look. Fiore's got hops. This takes away extra bases. CBA stays in front 4-2.
Number 2.
St. Augustine looks to bring this one home in the 4th. Sebastian Varallo with a thing of beauty in front for his second of the day. Oh wow, we have to take one more look. The St. John's commit goes behind the back for a highlight reel goal. Keep an eye out for this on the JSZ Top 10. Varallo makes it a 5-goal game.
And the number 1 play of the week. Now we go to the bottom of the 13th inning. The sun is set, the lights are on for Luca Catanzarite. The freshman comes up with runners at the corners. And how clutch is this? He deposits it to shallow center field. It drops in, and Immaculata is going to walk it off to beat Bridgewater Raritan in a marathon season opener. 2-1 is your final. The Spartans make a major statement in a 4-hour, 14-minute long game.
Head over to JerseySportsZone.com right now, where we have our top performances from baseball and softball up for our first round of RWJ Barnabas Health Game Balls. Cast your vote, and a reminder, we're posting fresh content every single day right here on JerseySportsZone.com. For our team at Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next week for another great edition of New Jersey High School Sports on Jersey Sports Zone TV.
Whatever your cancer journey, there's one place in New Jersey where our discoveries become your care. You'll have access to advanced treatments, including clinical trials, thanks to our renowned scientists and multidisciplinary teams at New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center, the one world-class cancer program that's close to home. RWJ Barnabas Health and Rutgers Cancer Institute. Let's beat cancer together.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
The proceeding is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.